everyone. This is Chuck Young. Today is June 7th, 2023. Although I made a few videos a few days ago, they were done in Chinese and talking about how to more effectively use the social media platform WeChat as well as Discord to collaborate with friends and trade the stock market. But my last English version of my video was done 20 days ago, May 18th. My English videos has slowed down somewhat. Folks, you need to keep me motivated. I've been very busy and doing my own trading to produce these videos more frequently. Please hit the subscribe button and also forward my link to your friends and have them subscribe. I need to have this number increase more meaningfully, and that will keep me motivated to produce more videos, share with you for free. Today's video contains 3 parts. First of all, it's very necessary to review our last video of May 18th, which talked about the trading plan. And secondly, how we carry out the trading plan and rotated out of NASDAQ and QQQ. And now we are bullish on IWM, MDY, DIA, and SPY. When market goes up steadily, it can be sustained. When the market goes up too fast, it's very unlikely the upward move can be sustained. Just like back in end of January, on this day I made a decision. Tomorrow, if the market go up again, I will sell because that's not sustainable. So on February 2nd, I sold a big position in my portfolio. Although I didn't sell at the very top, but kind of sold on that day, and then for the whole month, market went down. Okay, so if tomorrow, if market goes up again like this, my plan is to sell because it will not be sustainable. If it continue to go up, I will start selling short. Okay, when the market steadily goes up, I will not short it. But if market goes up crazy like this, the chances of correction is much higher. So that's my plan for the next few days. But if on Friday, if the market starts correcting, then I will not do anything and hold it unless there's a very big drop, some deterioration patterns. So my trade is purely based on technical analysis. So I watch all on this. So I depend on all these moving averages, all the indicators, and then the candlestick patterns. So if the deterioration of the candlestick pattern, I would sell. Or if it goes up crazy, I will also sell. Otherwise, I will continue to follow the trend. That's QQQ. From the standpoint of SPX index, it just hit the 4,200. So SPY also reached the major resistance. We'll see if it breaks through or not. If it breaks through, if it closes above it, I might start rotate out of NASDAQ and into the SPX. If it breaks through. But if it breaks down, then I will not. That was May 18th on this day. In this business of stock trading, it's very important to have a plan and then carry out the plan. You see, my success back in February was because I had a plan here, and then I decided to sell the next day if it goes up again, and then I carry out that plan, and that got me into a good situation. After I sold, the market went down. And similarly here, now we are in a very similar overbought condition. So my plan is to, if it continues to go up and get a crazy overbought situation, I would sell just like here. Okay, but if it does not go up like that, I will continue to hold. And that did not occur. So I hold my position. I hold my position, and then went up again. And this is when I start to sell. Okay, so I gradually liquidated all my positions in Nasdaq QQQ. Although I sold somewhat earlier, but it avoided a drop down on Wednesday. Okay, so we're here now. So I'm essentially completely out of the Nasdaq, QQQ, all the futures, completely out. And also, similarly, I liquidated my big position on FMGU in a likewise manner. And this is my biggest position, so I liquidate on the way up somewhere here. And because when it drops, it will drop like also very fast. Okay, so you can never catch the very top. So you just sell gradually when it goes up. And also, I made a good decision to buy into Nvidia on the way up. I bought the Nvidia February here and keep on adding, and then earnings come out, and then I sold my Nvidia and after earnings. Okay. Also keep in mind the second part of the plan made on May 18th on this day, and that's the S&P. This is chart for S&P 500. This 4200 is a very important resistance that everybody has been keeping an eye on. So what I said on May 18th is that if it break out the 4200, I will start buying into it. Okay, so let's see what happens. And it broke out intraday, but then it closed down. Okay, so that was not a successful breakout, and then it came back down, and then and on this day, on May 25th, it successfully broke above 4200. Okay, now because this is a very significant resistance, and I follow there's a fourth time rule. Okay, this resistance. The first time it hit the resistance, second time, and then here the third time, and yeah, this is third time. You could consider multiple times, but after the fourth time, if it break out, it will be or it will be more likely a successful breakout. So I consider this a successful breakout, although a very small breakout. It closed at 4205, only broke out by 5 points. But because this is so significant, I consider that a successful breakout. So I bought into this at the market close. So I bought the SPXL three times magnified version of the S&P 500. Okay, and I also bought into the futures and at least have some initial position. So my plan is that buy some positions at breakout, and then if there's a pullback, and that will be an opportunity to add to the position. And after I bought it, I also shared with my share with my purchase with my students and with my friends and in multiple platforms. So here in Discord, and I do announce some of my trades. Okay, so options and stocks, etc. So on May 26th, at 2:40 p.m., I announced that I bought 1,000 shares of SPXL, which is three times the S&P at 77. I said I will hold this for a longer term. Okay, and then if it's correct, if there's a pullback, I will add more to it. Okay, and also at the same time, I bought the futures. The That's because I try to hold it for longer term. I bought the September futures instead of the more recent June futures. The E mini, I bought the E mini, and so by the S&P 3 times S&P 500 and buy their futures at E-mini. So I immediately share with my friends and also in other platforms. In other platforms, the WeChat. So I shared within multiple groups. So multiple groups and shared with them. And for example, this one. And so bought the S&P 3 times S&P at 77, and then if there's a pullback, I'll add to it. So I'll not go through all of them, just as an example. And that was Friday. Okay. Moreover, in the weekend, I also we had some clubhouse meetings. So in the clubhouse meeting, I made the following. I shared my view on my trade, and here's how it goes.
那么从技术角度呢，目前我倒是这2天在卖，卖了不少，当然那个 SOXL 还持有一点，但是我减仓了很多啊，减仓了很多。那么我就是看到这个标普呢突破了4200，标普突破了4200，所以我将那个纳指逐渐开始减仓，然后呢转入标普，因为我认为这个4200呢是一个比较重要的一个阻力。那么这一次周五它突破了啊，那我就开始这个减仓标普啊。标普有买那个 SPXL 这个3倍的那个标普，也有买它这个期指 ES 啊。那么我就打算是逢跌加仓，等着。我希望标普能跌一下，我就加仓啊。因为相对于那个纳指来说，标普还没有起涨嘛，似乎现在我觉得现在应该是涨的开始啊。
And that's indeed turned out to be the case. And the next day it went up and then closed down. And then it went down again. It gave me an opportunity to buy into it, to add to my position. And then it shot up. Okay. So you see, I rotated out of NASDAQ and then bought into the S&P 500 because S&P 500 has been significantly lagging behind the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ has been propelled by the top 10 stocks, the big companies, and going up and up and like crazy. That cannot be sustained. And then sooner or later, the S&P 500 would catch up, and that now turned out to be indeed the case. So now I'm on a very bullish positions with S&P 500. Okay, that's today. So I'm still holding it. And typically, a small correction will be normal as long as it doesn't break this. I think quite often it gets support on this yellow line, which is 26-day EMA. Okay, and then as long as it doesn't break down this hard, and then the uptrend will continue. We follow the trend. The trend is up. We follow it. Actually, last Friday, June 1st, first day of the month, not only S&P was kind of going up, but also the Russell 2000 had a very strong update. It broke above 200 moving average. The yellow line is 200-day moving average. It's broke above the 200 moving average in a very strong way and broke above all these resistance. That's very bullish. Okay, so then my decision is that if there's any pullback, if it happens, I must buy into it. So I made the following statement in the clubhouse on Saturday.
一切都是 bullish 的，一切都是 bullish 的啊。那么对我来说，我就等着跌了。我希望跌，我现在的仓位是这个啊。我希望那个周一周二能跌的，我好继续加仓。这是我目前的这个想法。I'm very bullish. I'm wait for pullback so I can add more. 其他的我就没什么好说的了啊。那当然我这些主要是从这个大盘的角度来看啊。 而且那个 IWM 昨天那种涨法，这已经开始要起飞了这个叫对于 technical 来说 technical 这人来说 is breakout。那么 breakout 的时候，往往先买个3成仓位那个4成仓位，等它回调加这是我的做法。好了，我觉得我就说这些了
Okay, that was last Friday. Now let's see what happens this week. Monday, IWM and Russell 2000 had a correction that gave us a perfect opportunity to enter into the position. So I initiated. I bought both the 3 times the IWM, which is symbol is TNA in my retirement account, and also bought the futures of the Russell 2000. And then Tuesday it shot up. So when this kind of opportunity, if you don't get in, and then it just run off very quickly and make it difficult for you to enter. Tuesday shot up, and then Wednesday shot up again. Okay, so yeah, so for investment, either you can you want bottom fishing, you can add that. You have time to add that here, but once it decide to take off, if you don't get in quickly, it run off and with you left you behind. Okay, so but when in a situation like this, if I have some other accounts that does not have the position, typically I sell some put spreads at least to participate to get some benefit out of this move. Okay, and I'm just praying for correction. If it can pull back, then I can add more. When something like this happens, it will run away just like this side. When it happens, it just pull back, and then you need to buy into it, and then before it runs away without you. Okay. Actually, I noticed that not only IWM actually is leading the market now. So the the capital flow out of QQQ and is flowing into IWM, which is leading the market. Then the next one is midcap 400, same thing. It's midcap 400 and IWM are in sync. They're moving. So not only the small stocks are going up, but the mid-sized stocks are also going up. And then the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Dow Jones Industrial Averages also has not gone up much. I think this is an opportunity to get into it. And thank goodness it hasn't run up much. So it looks like the capital will flow out of the big tech stocks. It was too much overbought, and flowing out of the flow into the small stocks, mid-sized stocks, and then even into some of the Dow Jones Industrial Average stocks. Okay, so on Wednesday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average went up. The only thing the only thing that went down was QQQ. Okay, and SP went down a little bit. SP 500 went down a little bit, but QQQ went down significantly. Okay, so the capital is flowing out of the Nasdaq, the big tech stocks, and going to the other smaller companies. Okay, I think this is good. This is the market breadth we have been waiting for. Previously, it was only those few big tech stocks moving up and pulling the market up, and people have been worried about market breadth. Now we have everything going up except the big ones. Okay, so now we have very good market breadth, and I'm bullish. I think the market will go up. Currently I'm not, because the Nasdaq 100 is very overbought. I'm not investing in that. I exclude Nasdaq 100. I invest in everything else except Nasdaq 100. So the strongest is IWM, and then mid cap 400 MDY, and then Dow Jones Industrial Average, and then as Standard Poor's, and then the last one is the QQQ, which is I think the capital is flowing out from QQQ into the rest of the market. So I'm bullish, and I follow the trend. All right. I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and see you next time.